Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Bgsn student news. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm John. Today we're going to take a look at prom job employment, and as always, we're going to see BG Sports.
But first, here's Devin with this week's weather forecast.
Thank you, Alyssa. Good morning, Hornets. This week's weather will be looking pretty gloomy, and today is no exception, with it being cloudy and us having snow showers with a 65% chance of rain, along with a high of 44 and a low of 28. Tuesday will be partially cloudy with a high of 47 and a low of 34. Wednesday will not be much better with a high of 61 and a low of 52. Thursday will warm up a little bit with a high of 72 and a low of 57 with a 20% chance of rain. And finally, Friday is also going to have a 20% chance of rain, and it will still be cloudy, but we will end the week with a high of 76 and a low of 58. That's all for this week's weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
There's a lot of options when it comes to buying prom dresses.
But there are not very many options for tuxedos for guys at affordable prices. Leon's Tailoring has many options for tuxedos at very affordable prices. They'll fit your tux and at your liking. Make sure you're looking fresh as possible. For more information, contact Cody Starrett at codystarrett@bgcs.k12.in.us.
The Chattanooga Police Department launched an investigation regarding a Facebook post in which a 23-year-old confessed to killing both his mother and friend. The suspect, Casey Lawthorne, called the department and told officers that he killed them both. He said, quote, "What I did is unforgivable, and a prayer is a waste of time. Nothing happens after death, but if there is a hell, I'm going to be at the lake of ice at the bottom of it." A Facebook post reads, police had later found the home of the suspect where they had forced their way in and found two bodies, Vi Lawthorne, the mother, and Avery Gaines, the friend. With prom coming up around the corner on May 12th, there is some important information you need to know. Here is Ms. Fangman with that information.
Prom will be held at the Scottish Rite Cathedral on May 12th from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Prom is a formal event, so you'll want to wear a suit or a tuxedo and a formal dress. You want to make sure that it's appropriate. You don't have to follow the dress code perfectly, but if you're a little bit iffy on something, then come see me and I'll be able to tell you if it's appropriate. Or Mistress Lucky, she'll be able to do the same thing. Juniors and seniors can buy tickets. I'm gonna repeat that. Only juniors and seniors can buy tickets. You can also only purchase 2 tickets, yours and one for one other person.
Okay.
You will want to bring your ticket. If you find out that once you get to prom you have forgotten your ticket, we can look you up other ways, but we prefer to have your ticket so that when we look you up, we're associating that ticket number with your name. You must enter prom with the guest that you bought a ticket for. So if you purchased 2 tickets, you and that person must enter prom together. Picture packets are available at the ticket table where you purchase your prom tickets during lunch. They will also be available at prom. So if you want to know what packet options are available to you, you can pick up the picture packet before you or when you buy your ticket, or you can wait until you get to prom. Right now they are $25, and next week they will also be $25. For 2 weeks after that, they will be $30, and for the 2 weeks after that, they will be $35. It will be $40 at the door. As of right now, after prom tickets are $10 as well. When prom tickets increase, they will increase to $15, and then $20 for the 2 weeks before prom, and $25 at the door.
Okay. Anything else you want to say to the people going to prom?
It's going to be a great night. We're going to have so much fun. We definitely want it to be an enjoyable night for you guys. We also want you to be safe and smart in your decisions. So again, if you have any questions about prom or about the things that you can expect at prom, definitely stop by or shoot me an email. Mistress Lucky is also available for any of those questions that you might have as well.
Students receive a weekly email from Ms. Anderson regarding employment. Here's McKenna with more.
Job opportunities are a weekly email students receive from Ms. Anderson. I got more information about what the job opportunities are and how it can benefit students.
A lot of the companies will call in because they know that students are available in the summer, and sometimes it's just seasonal help or summer employment, so they'll just call directly to the high school and ask if we can send the information to students.
Ms. Anderson explains how she receives the job opportunities.
There are several who have called recently. Amazon just called, so students, you will be receiving an email soon. Great Times, a Plains company, which is for moving and packaging boxes, and then also the Parks Department is looking for some summer employment.
She explains to me how it can benefit those in need of a job.
Well, first of all, with the emails going out to the students, they realize which ones are actually looking for summer employment. So it's a direct line to that. Also, with the employability skills that they'll learn, such as teamwork, communication, listening, taking on responsibilities, the work ethic, all of those are transferable. So if you start at one job and then a couple years later, those skills will stay with you.
Make sure to check your email weekly to see if you would like to apply for any job opportunities. From Beech Grove High School, I'm McKenna Borf for BGSN.
And I'll toss it over to Jonathan Dance for your daily dose of sports.
Thanks, Bossy. Last night, the Indiana Pacers played their penultimate regular season game and beat the Charlotte Hornets 123-117. DeMonte Sabonis led the way for scoring for Indiana with 30 points, and Victor Oladipo, my main man, had 27. The Pacers play their final regular season game tomorrow night at home, once again against Charlotte. Since our last show, both Notre Dame's women's basketball team and hockey had a noteworthy season finale. To make it to the basketball championship, Ogunbowale hit a buzzer beater versus UConn, as well as another buzzer beater to win the championship and hold the 2018 trophy. For Notre Dame hockey, things didn't go as well as hoped. After scoring with 3 seconds left to make it to the championship, they unfortunately lost 2-1. Congratulations to both teams on an impressive season. And now here's Tristan Jones with his thoughts on the weekend's Masters Golf Tournament.
When describing the Masters Golf Tournament, CBS sports commentator Jim Nantz coined the phrase, "a tradition unlike any other." And every year it seems like the Masters lives up to that name. This year in 2018 it was Patrick Reed who won the Masters, and this comes as his first major tournament win. He played excellent golf throughout the tournament. He shot under par in all 4 days, and he actually led the tournament from Friday on. But what made this one great and what made this Sunday at the Masters so exciting was the thought that anybody at any time could make a run at his lead all day. The guys like Rory McIlroy, who was in the final pairing with him. Unfortunately, Rory had a really poor day, but he was up there in the running. You had Ricky Fowler, who ended up coming second. He made it really tense at the end. Jordan Spieth played an astonishing final round of golf. He shot a 64 on Sunday. That's one of the best single rounds of golf at Augusta National. John Rahm, he's a fairly new guy. He played very well too. So all these guys you felt like could make a run, and that's what made this year's tournament so exciting. But just seeing Patrick Reed being able to cap it off his incredible tournament, he played very well all throughout the week and finished with a score of 15 under par. That's a really good score. But overall, the weekend had a lot of great moments too, like Tiger Woods coming back. And he played a good round on Sunday. He shot a 69 on Sunday for 3 under, finished the tournament 1 over, but it looks like Tiger is finally back into golf full time, and that's very good news. So overall, a pretty exciting Masters, a good one, and definitely, as always, the Masters tournament living up to its name as a tradition unlike any other. And I just got to say, the Masters is one of those that it's up there with the likes of the Kentucky Derby and the Indy 500 as those great American sports traditions that you don't always hear a lot about, but they're always so great to watch. So those are my thoughts on the Masters. Thank you for watching.
Fellas, that's all for sports today. I'm going to throw it back to the desk.
That's it for today's BGSN. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at BG Students News.
And subscribe to us, and make sure to click the bell icon to know when we go live.
I'm John.
And I'm Melissa. Have a marvelous Monday morning.